Future from me. Hello, me from the future. I'm just a tea plant on the ground, desiring to reach Pinu in the sky. Have you ever secretly fallen in love with someone, and that person did not even know that you existed? I had a crush on a senior since middle school. He was the most popular boy among the students. Even the girls from other schools were crazy about him. His popularity sold him the title University Mon, and he was dubbed tens of thousands likes and thousands of shares he knew. However, I had never talked to him, not even once. He was so handsome, one would literally die in his presence. The angels would inevitably blush, and even the devils would have no choice but to surrender to him. One look at his photo was enough to make my heart race, let alone meeting him in person. He could simply be walking around the university and the girls would start squealing. The boys will not be spared either, as they would also not be able to take their eyes off him. As for me, who had been secretly in love with him for such a long time, I suffered to control my scream whenever I saw him. My heart would feel like it was going to explode every time. Besides, his appearance, tall, firm, fair skin, beautiful eyes, pretty smile, his talents were just as outstanding. He was an all-rounded top student during high school. He used to win the gold medals from basketball competitions. He used to play the piano for the school band. Now, he was a college student who received a 4 GPA and the highest score in the Faculty of Medicine. Almost full marks in every subject. How could he be so perfectly handsome and smart like this? It's no wonder that I feel for him with every part of my being. Furthermore, he had such an angelic personality. He was like the sun, bright and warm. He was polite, kind, friendly with everyone. He always wore a nice smile on his face. This angelic smile will always attack my heart. Just thinking about him could turn me insane. My heart will beat so fast as if it would jump out of my chest. However, a commoner like me had no hope of being with him. It was my fault to fall in love with such a perfect person. But we were both male. It was simply impossible between us. Well, I had never expected anything beyond that though. It was enough for me to see him from distance. Plus, let's not mention making eye contact. His handsomeness alone could attack me with critical damage, knocking me out under his feet. How could I talk to him? His voice was so soft that my ear could melt into syrup, sticking on his shoes. Because he was too dangerous for my heart, I tried to keep my distance from him most of the time. Whenever he turned towards me, I would lower my head. Whenever he came closer, I would run away. There was only one time that he talked to me, and it was still embarrassed until now. No, Crab, you drop a pin. That was in high school. I might have been too excited, as I had no idea when I dropped my pen, and I still regret it until now. At least, I should have said thank you, but I was too nervous and ran away. He probably thought that I was a person with no manners. Alas, I forgot the fact that he did not even know that I existed. As for me, that pen was much more valuable to me than any expensive house. I keep it well maintained in a Ziploc bag, untouched, unused, only displayed on the shelves. It was the pen that Pino once touched. I would hug it and have a sweet dream every night, or sometimes I look at it and help myself to release a natural thing for a teenage boy. Wait, that was crazy. Whenever it was, I had never even dreamed or of reaching the brightest moon in the sky like him. I was just a normal person who did not deserve him. I was not handsome, smart, attractive, or surrounded by friends. I was just a dog looking at the aeroplane and a male dog. Obviously, I've never even expected him to be my boyfriend. God, if that ever were to happen, I will be willing to offer every part of my body to him. But that was such an unrealistic dream. I had no idea when I started to like him. By the time I realized it, my heart was already owned by him. If it if I was a female, I probably would have more courage to approach him. But because I'm a male and Pino is also male, I did not want him to be disgusted by me and feel uncomfortable because of me. I would rather be invisible to him than let him hate me. In the end, I decided to secretly love him this way and I would be happy with this forever. Until, what the heck? I murmured as I saw a notification on my cell phone. Somebody had just added my line and greeted me with sucks. Well, I wanted to block him immediately. Charlie. Hello, I'm you from 15 years in the future. I decided to send my past a message because I have important news to tell you. Who's that? I exclaimed. It was a weird text as his line name and ID were the same as mine. Mine was Chanin 007 and his was Chanin 00715. He totally ruined my good mood. I finished class early today, so I came to the canteen at the Faculty of Medicine and ordered milk tea. Despite the fact that my faculty building was far from here, I came because I've already checked Pinu timetable and I know that he would finish his class soon. I just wanted to see him from a distance. It was enough to make my day as usual. Charlie, please accept my friend request. I frown. It must be a spam text. How daring was he? I shall take him back. Perhaps I might catch the fuck who sent this message. So I replied, Charlie, hi, me in the future. Tell me, what will I be like in the future? I'll be probably so handsome, happy, and rich, right? I crack a smile. I could not wait for his reply, and I changed his name in line 2. My name Copycat. Well, my life's suck. I feel like a dump. What? I was angry. How dare he trick me, copy my name, and curse my future life? I replied I replied frustratedly. Damn you! I've had such a good life. You don't have the right to curse my life, moron. I was about to block him, but my name Copycat. Having a crush on Pino without doing anything is a good life for you? Well, you curse me, you curse yourself. What? I was so shocked that I almost dropped my phone. Pino, crush. Wait, I was the only one who knows about that. I had never told anyone else before this as I did not have any close friends to confide in. Even my big brother, Pipo, did not know this either. How did he know? Or was he actually myself in the future? Impossible. My name Copycat. Well, I know you won't believe me, so I will prove it to you. Everyone calls me Cha, but my real nickname is Baicha. It's so girly. Even though my brother also has a Bai in his name is Baipo, which is much better than mine. So I just use Cha as my nickname, taken from my full name Chanin. I actually wanted to have an international name like Charlie or Chakret like the Thai actor though. Holy shit! I swore in my mind. In fact, what he said was not a secret though, but what made me scared was he seemed like he could read my mind. He covered everything that I always complain about in my head. This was insane. My name Copycat. I knew that myself in the past won't believe me. That's why you labeled me as my name Copycat. Let's change the name. My hands were shaking. It was very scary. I looked around and felt uneasy. If he knew this much, he must be observing me. However, there was no one around here except the medical students who were having their meal at the canteen. Then how? Charlie, damn, who are you? You're not only stalking me, but you also hack my line? My name Copycat. Well, my past self is so stubborn. I still can't believe that I did something so embarrassing before, like imagining the pin was pin you hearting and masturbating to it. What? My eyes widened. Sucks a thing. How did he find out? This was my most embarrassing moment. I held myself together and replied, "Alright, I'll trust you. You may be my future self, but the future is the future. Why are you trying to mess with your own past?" I had no idea whether what he said was true or not. My name Copycat. I did not want to intervene either. But I have regrets about Pinyu and I don't want to end up regretting it my whole life. I frowned. What was he talking about? Hey, I'm your past. I don't understand it. You should explain more. He was silent for a while and sent another text. My name, Copycat. After I graduated, I stopped liking Pinyu. For some reason, since my life and my job is stable, I decided to get married like normal people would. Oh, I will get married too? So cool! I couldn't believe that I could find a spouse. It was so happy with what my future self told me. I thought I will be single forever. My name Copycat. Don't interrupt. I have not finished typing yet. What? You should just type everything all at once. My name Copycat. Alright, wait. I drank my yummy milk tea while waiting. Once I saw what he wrote, I spat out the milk tea all over my phone. My name, Copycat. On my wedding day, Pinyu came and confessed. Pinyu said he likes me